Shakar Allah, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Brakatahawa, Brakatahawa Shai, Brakatahawa, Brakatahawa Shai, Brakatahawa, Brakatahawa Shai, Thawada, Habab, Babal, Kal Kadash. Do a lesson today, and it's going to be the Lord Wrath includes you 2/3. Actually, it's just a remake from a lesson I've done in the past. But I was watching some videos today. I was watching the state of deterioration that our people have become. And you can just go on TikTok, YouTube, and you see our people, the condition that they are. And I'm not just talking about the physical condition, because we know the physical condition Jake has been in the past, you know, fatherless homes, broken homes, ghetto communities. And all these things have manifested and produced a product to what we have today, man. We have a wild ass Jake, man, with no out of control, you know, out of bounds. And this is not all Jakes, but this is a reflection of many of our people today. One time that used to be a minuscule number, maybe back in the 70s, you know, these few Jakes that would be like that are out of control, that are totally dysfunctional, that's really a burden on society and a burden on this world. But that's the creation of Esau Edom. And now what we have today, man, where it's become, they classify now as a cultural thing. You know, they put it out there as a reflection of our people as a whole, mainly you so-called Southern Kingdom here in Babylon the Great, man. And our people have totally become destroyed. You know, you watch some videos, man, and these big quiches just going off, you know, and to mimic it and to make mockery of it, they put a big ass 12-foot statue in Times Square of a nigger woman, man, and it's a perfect reflection of a nigger woman. They ain't done this on purpose to make mockery of you, Jakes, man. They do it on purpose, you know. They know what the hell they're doing, and you Jakes don't even have a clue, man, of what they're doing. And that's their creation. They walk by and they laugh and they make mockery of you Jakes. But yeah, it's crazy, man. And like I said, I watch the videos. You see these big quiches going off, just doing wild shit. The young Jakes, the young wild bulls, man, is doing some of the wildest and wickedest things, you know. And you know, our people are engrossed in sin. And therefore, that's why this generation is going to be that generation that's going to be destroyed. 2/3 of our people, even the ones not out there wilding out, but Jake has got so far from the truth, man, from this gospel, that Jake has set himself up to be destroyed. And by the way, I like, you know, give the honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that have put this truth out there, man. You have a lot of other Israelite groups, but they don't teach the 100% truth. They don't teach the main truth of what Jake needs to hear and what Jake needs to take heed to. But we're going to go to the book of Hosea, chapter 4, verse 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast replaced knowledge, thou hast rejected knowledge, and that knowledge is this truth that's been going out on the highways and byways and on the internet. Jake has rejected it. I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest, to me, seeing that thou hast forgotten the law of thy God. And we have laws that we're supposed to abide by. You know, we dietary laws. We have laws how we're supposed to conduct ourselves, things that we're supposed to do, not committing adultery and all type of fornication, man. And I will also forget thy children. And this is those children now, man. From all those times way back, you know, from our people going off, now it has catapulted to where we are today, man. A generation that's filled with iniquity, and it's going to have to be purged out of the earth, along with these other heathens. Romans chapter 8, verse 6. For the carnally minded is death, but the spiritually minded is life and peace. So those that think carnally in the society, because the society does teach nothing but carnality, man, to our people. And like you see right here on this image that's on this T-shirt, they just tell Jake to just do it, man. And that goes back to some type of Greek, some Greek shit that they've been done in the past. I forget what it is though. To just do it and the symbol and all that. But that's what they push on the society, man. Just do whatever the hell you want to do, and there's not going to be any consequences. But we're supposed to be a disciplined people. We're supposed to be a people who have law, statutes, commandments that are supposed to guide us and show us how we're supposed to move in this world, man, in this society. But Jake has totally neglected our laws, man. Zechariah chapter 13, verse 8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord Yahweh, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but a third shall be left therein. And I will bring the third parts through the fire, and I will refine them as silver is refined, and I will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord Yahweh is my God. So 2/3 of our people here in Babylon the Great is going to be destroyed, man. They're going to meet that fiery destruction when the Lord and his angels come back and they release those ICBM missiles all over this place, man. Jeremiah chapter 2, verse 21. Yet I have planted thee a noble vine, holy and right seed. How then art thou turned into a degenerate plant of a strange vine unto me? And that's where we become unrecognizable to the Lord. So when the Lord comes back and he see our people in the state that they're in, you know, he knows, but I'm just saying, he comes back and see our people in the state that they're in, man. He's not going to recognize our people. He's not going to know. He's going to look at them just like he's going to look at these heathens. These wicked ass heathens here in Babylon the Great, man, they're going to be destroyed. Ezekiel chapter 20, verse 32. And what which cometh into your mind shall not be at all. And they say, we will be as a heathen, as the families of the countries, to serve wood and stone. Because Jake, they worship all these other idols, man. All these idols presented to them by these heathens, man. Matter of fact, they go horn after these other idols. Verse 33, as I live, said the Lord Yahweh, surely with a mighty hand, and with a stretched out arm, and with the fury poured out, will I rule over you. So he's going to unleash his fury on our people. The wicked 2/3 of our people, these wicked ass niggas that's running around here creating all type of havoc and destruction, man. And he's going to use these devils to do it too, man. He's got Trump right now all gassed up, prepared, man, and they setting the stage, man, and they're going to unleash on you jakes, man. Ezekiel chapter 20, verse 34, and I will bring you out from the people, and I will gather you out of the countries wherein you are scattered, with a mighty hand and with a stretched out arm, and with the fury poured out. And that's the time of Jacob's trouble, man. That's going to set the stage right there. And he's going to unleash these armies on our people. These what they call these people, UN troops, these foreign armies here, and they're going to unleash them, man. They're going to create all type of destruction on these communities. You always hear Trump talking about sending military forces into some of these J communities, man. And he's been trying to send troops down there in Mexico after Issachar. So, be prepared, man. Be prepared. It's going to be all out battle, man. It's going to be civil war, civil unrest in Babylon the Great. So it's just going to be one thing is going to lead into the next. And it's like I said, it's going to happen overnight, man. Before you know it, you wake up and all shit is going to break loose. And I think they had I've been seeing reports that there's like 2 KK members was killed in Atlanta, Georgia, somewhere. They came out there in the mass to a park and they got unalived. And then you see what happened with Cincinnati. So each side is getting riled up, you know. And Scripture tells you, Judah, who's going to rouse you up, and Judah's waking up, is rising up. Put it that way. And it's going to be a lot of death. It's going to be a lot of destruction that's going to go on, and that's why we want to be protected during this time. We, like what Scripture says, we're not a carnal-minded people. Esau, Edom, man, he's blessed with the sword, man. That's his blessing. You know, they've been setting up and preparing for battle from day one, man, ready to attack and destroy and kill you, Jakes. They've been pushing up all type of media stuff. You know, they had this thing now they call they call black fatigue. No, what is it? Black fatigue. Like they tired of you, Jakes. You know, they done took that word over and they accommodated it for themselves and they use it against you, Jakes. Or they always put this thing called the usual suspects. But be honestly, man, they're the usual suspects. There's one who's been going all over the earth, creating these situations, man, destroying and robbing and pilling and killing you Jakes, man, you so-called black, Hispanics, and Native Americans all over the earth. So there's nothing new under the sun with these devils, man. You know, they'll throw little terms out there, you know, to incite contention, strife, man. But the Lord is going to come back, man. He's going to set the world on fire for that new kingdom that's going to come in. St. Matthew chapter 11, verse 17, and saying, we have piped unto you, you have not danced, we have mourned unto you, and you have not lamented. So Lord been putting this punishment on us. We know we had the curses on us, and Jake is still proud as hell, man, in the condition that they in. Jake still turn their back on Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shah. I think it was Lil Boosie, man. He was the rap artist Lil Boosie. A lot of brothers have put up a video for him in the past where he was sitting there making mockery of the Lord, man. He was eating his pork. He said, who is God to tell me what I can and cannot eat? You know, I'm just kind of quoting this from what I can remember. And, you know, he shot the finger up at the Lord and just making mockery. And then here it is. Recently, he came out with the video crying because he had to go to the emergency room after every show. And he's suffering, man. He's suffering. He's catching hell right now. But that's just a reflection of Jake as a whole, man. Right now we're going through the curses and Jake's still thumbing, shooting Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh shot a finger. And you can tell by the scoffers when the brothers are out there preaching. They go by scoffing at the camps, turning their back, on the word of the Lord, because the brothers not teaching their word, they teaching the word of the Lord, man. The word of Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shah, and they don't want to hear it, I'll repeat that again. St. Matthew chapter 11, verse 17, and saying, we have piped unto you, and ye have not danced. We have mourned unto you, and ye have not lamented. Jake is still out here in that proud spirit of mirth, man, having fun and just want to have a good time, while all hell is about to take loose, man. The stage is being set. The killing is set for that fire, man, that great destruction that's about to happen, mainly in Babylon the Great, man, but really on the whole earth as a whole. But Babylon the Great is going to catch the most of it, which is going to be utterly destroyed. And that's why we got to be saved out of it. Romans chapter 9, verse 22. What if Yahweh, willing to show his wrath and to make his power known, endured with much long suffering the vessels of wrath fitted to destruction? And that's what our people, man, they're fitted for destruction. And this is our people right here. St. Matthew chapter 23, verse 30. And say, if we had been in the days of our fathers, we would have been partakers with them in the blood of the prophets. And they're saying, that's no same people, that's some same spirits, regenerated back to date, man. there's a such thing as reincarnation.